Today on the Philly Talk podcast, we got to talk about Cjgj being soft like Charmin, blocking Philly Mike for really nothing. Plus, we got Jalen Carter visiting the Philadelphia Eagles. Could he be there at 10? And last but not least, Bobby Wagner in Midnight Green would make us feel good going into the NFL draft.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk podcast. And today we got a couple things to get into. But before we do that, Eagle Nation, help your boy out. Y'all been killing it. Hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and ding the bell. We gotta grow notification, gang, especially while YouTube is playing me, just like CJ Garner Johnson. Let's talk about it. So the only thing I said negative about this man since he left was him saying himself that he's the worst person to get financial advice from. I said, bro must have been mad that I shared the video of him saying, not me, him saying a couple years ago while with the Saints that he's the worst person to get financial advice from. And again, the contract detail came out. He's only getting 6.5 for 1 year. He can get up to 8 mil with incentives. So I shared the video of him saying it, and it kind of went off. Yeah, it had like 500 retweets or whatever. And he must have been mad because he blocked Philly Mike. Let's look at the video real quick. Since he blocked Philly Mike anyways, this is all I did. Put the laughing emoji, crying laughing emoji, and said hashtag Eagles. This is him saying it himself prior to signing the 1 year 6.5 with 1.5 in incentives.
Question. I got a
Talk
question.
to me. Where we going?
I got a question.
What's up?
Well, which one of your teammates when you get financial advice from?
The one I wouldn't get financial advice from? Oh, shit. I wouldn't get financial?
You wouldn't.
I gotta say myself.
The dude recording it fell after he said himself that he wouldn't get financial advice from himself. So, hey, whether it was you, whether it was your agent, y'all both need to go figure some stuff out. But again, you ain't an Eagle. We ain't gonna be talking about you on this channel much. Block me. I don't care. Bro, I stuck up and said we still gonna miss you. Just yesterday, I said Terrell Edmonds ain't you covering, at least with the ball hawk abilities, but Terrell Edmonds is a hybrid. He's gonna help stopping the run. He's a weapon that I believe Sean Desai will deploy in many different situations, and he's going to be playing strong safety, but it is what it is, right? And the reason I found out he was blocking me was because, shout out to Devin Kaney and a couple other Eagle fans on Twitter, surprised this wasn't tweeted and deleted, says Devin Kaney, but I guess, Pro Football Focus says, which quarterback deserves the biggest contract? And listen, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, and Lamar Jackson, all great quarterbacks. LJ's getting treated differently, and maybe he said it because of that. But Philly fans, when you are in our crossfire, we gonna get you. And again, it's the love-hate relationship, and I'm not gonna root for no Detroit Lion, but I never disrespected your game or called you overrated or blah, blah, blah. I said he was doing too much chirping, talking about the Lions are a little bit better than the Super Bowl Eagles team. That's cap. But anyways, which quarterback deserves the biggest contract? And he said Lamar Jackson. And yes, he deserves a big contract. But you're not going to prop up your... Why are you letting Jalen Hurts be in the crossfire of your Philly hate now? Come on, bro. Anyways, a couple Eagle fans on the Twitter sphere tweeted it. Shout out to Devin Kaney. We had her on the show. Hopefully we can get her back on the show. But it is what it is. Talking. Now let's get to this Jalen Carter stuff, and shout out to Word on the Birds. But just look at the dominance. Look how dominant Jalen Carter is. Oh, but he was cramping at his combine, and he came in 10 pounds overweight. Well, he was stressing a case. If you ever caught a case, and again, his case ended up not being nothing. But if you catch a case, man, you going to stress a little bit. Maybe you going to stress a little bit. Let me just say that. I'm not saying we not going to, I plead the fifth, right? But look at the dominance here. Jalen Carter just bullying number 71 and getting to the running back. And he's done this multiple times in his Georgia career. You know, there's a play of him lining up at fullback, blocking 3 guys so the running back Milton could just skip right into the end zone. Jalen Carter visited the Philadelphia Eagles, and if he's there at 10, I know the Bijan Robinson hype continues to grow. Philly Mike is kind of feeling the wave in the sense of if Howie Roseman does what I'm about to say about Bobby Wagner, if Howie Roseman continues to get veteran guys on this defense, well, yes, you still got the 30th pick. You still got you got 4 picks inside the top 100. Next year, you'll have 12 picks. Maybe you use some of these next year picks to move up from 30 and do something. Hey, if we find a way to get Jalen Carter and Bijan Robinson, well then, shoot, Howie Roseman is going into the Hall of Fame just from this draft. You know what I mean? That being said, I am feeling what Bijan Robinson can do. I feel like the Eagles are closing some of the holes up via the defensive side of the ball that we lost all these people. But Jalen Carter, yes, I'm going to keep my mind on the fact that he caught a case, his attitude, coming in overweight for his combine, and cramping up. But I'm not going to say this is the reason I'm not going to consider drafting him. He's a freak of nature. And again, you stress out when you're in that circumstance. And he's young. The Eagles got a great camaraderie in this locker room. Hey, he hangs out with Jalen Hurts for a couple weeks. He'll get on a up and up for sure. That's what Jalen Hurts does. He's just that type of dude. But Jalen Carter visiting the Eagles, just like Bijan Robinson, just like Lucas Van Ness, is an interesting sign. Could Howie even move up to 8 or 9 to get him? We'll discuss that. You know, we're not even in April yet. We got a lot more draft talk coming up, mock drafts, live and recorded. But let's get into this. If Howie Roseman does this, I don't know what else to say, man. I do not know what else to say. Bobby Wagner will look good, pause, in midnight green. This man is coming off a career year. Oh, but he's old. He's an old man. The NFL has changed, bro. 33, 34, 35 was really old on the defensive side and the offensive side in the NFL, but it's changed. There's no more two-a-days. There's time off. And the modern medicine is just really good. This man had 140 combined tackles, 59 solo. He had 6 sacks. This is a linebacker with 6 sacks, 1 less than Fletcher Cox. 6 sacks for this man, the most he had in his NFL career. Dude was drafted in 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Never had 6 sacks. Old man Bobby Wagner, 6 sacks. And he had 2 interceptions. This man played at an all-pro level on a bad defense. How do you think he's going to play on a good defense? Every player either plays better or worse by their surroundings. Terrell Edmonds has dropped off a little bit in coverage last year. I said it in my video yesterday. But he didn't have the Eagles pass rush or lockdown corners around him like he does now. Bobby Wagner in this offense, in this defense, and I'm not saying it to scoot Nakobe Dean out because I wholeheartedly believe in Nakobe Dean. I'm saying, and I do believe Nicholas Morrow is better than what people are saying. He's young, and we might have something. But we did lose 2 linebackers. And if Nicholas Morrow ain't who we thought he was, this guy is. And remember, this is the NFL. People get hurt. You got to have depth. Nakobe Dean is stepping in for either Kaiser White or TJ Edwards. But if you put him next to him, 6 sacks, 140 tackles, 2 picks, it just makes his defense a whole lot better. A whole lot better. I think TJ Edwards is going to be. I mean, I think Nakobe Dean is going to be better than TJ Edwards was against the run, and I think he could be better than Bobby. I can't talk today. I think he going to be better than TJ Edwards was against the run, and I'm not trying to slight TJ Edwards. Great story, and he played good football. But you give me the combination of Wagner and Nakobe Dean, I'll take that over TJ Edwards and Cjgj White. Now you're talking about Reed Blankenship and Terrell Edmonds stepping in. Bobby Wagner and Nakobe Dean. You still got your bookend corners? Where's the big drop-off in defense? Hargrave, we're going to miss his 11 sacks. But we signed 18 sacks when we brought back Fletch and BG. You know, BG had 11 sacks too, not just Hargrave. We had 4 players with 10-plus sacks. First time in NFL history. You throw guys like Terrell Edmonds, Bobby Wagner in that group, Nakobe Dean is also going to thrive. And if you do end up drafting Jalen Carter, where's the drop-off? Where's the big drop-off that everybody in sports talk radio and or NFL Network and blah, blah, blah said Howie Roseman's not going to be able to make the defense better, this, that, and the third. We're not even in April yet. Howie Roseman is doing a terrific job. And I do believe the longer he's out there, the more Howie Roseman is going to be with his binoculars looking at him. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, Eagle Nation. Couldn't talk today at all. Rough night last night. Let's just say that. Fun times. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop the muscle emoji if you got nothing else to say. Hit the like button for your boy. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. Subscribe and ding the bell. We need to keep growing that notification gang. Shout out to Notification Gang. Much love and respect. We out.